Welcome to the Impossible Dream Writers Group, and congratulations, Dr. Lant, on the completion of your new memoir, A Connoisseur's Journey, being the artful memoirs of a man of wit, discernment, pluck, and joy. And this is a memoir that was written in a totally unique style, unlike any of the traditional memoirs. And now you're bringing these crucial features of your writing career to the world through the Impossible Dream Writers Group. This is fabulous, Dr. Lant.
First of all, Patrice, I want to thank you for your kindness and enthusiasm. But I also want to thank the people that are going to be better because of this class. It was now about 65 years ago when I published my first article. I was going on to 5 years old. And the article in question was My Neighborhood. And yes, I had some help from my mother, who was a writer herself. For the last almost 7 years, I've been writing, much of it about the family. And people all over the world write to me and say that I was an inspiration to them to sit down and write about their mother, their father, their favorite pet, the teacher that they love most in school. And so, for 65 years, I've been simmering, ready to tell the world exactly what it must do. Patrice, I know that you, like all of us in the literary circles, know people who say, oh, I could write a book, if only I had the time or the enthusiasm. Well, this course is unique. There's not a course like this in the world, nor has there ever been, and it exists for one reason and one reason only, to get you in print. Write about the people you care about, the people that love you, the people you love, to keep them alive. Because we're going to show you here how to make all the people in your life live again, should they be deceased, or live vibrantly, thanks to the words you're using. Now you're going to find on these pages a list of the topics we're going to cover during the next year. Yes, year. I'm going to let you read them on your own, but I sat down to think about exactly what you needed to master, to write properly, to write persuasively. It flowed. Now, I'm going to step back just a little bit to show you where we are. I am addressing you from my home in Cambridge, Massachusetts, right across the street from Harvard University, where I was a student, got 2 degrees, and taught expository writing at Harvard too. Now, I am in what I call the space capsule. It is the blue. Many years ago, I had the opportunity to go to Paris to see Napoleon Bonaparte's villa on the outskirts of Paris called La Belle Maison. And I went into his office, and with the permission of the director of the villa, which is a national monument, I asked the director of the property, could I go into Napoleon Bonaparte's room and sit in his chair and put myself on the floor and look at the ceiling and look at the French doors out to the view. And I sat there, and I was there for 1 hour by myself, just me and this ghost of Napoleon Bonaparte. And we had a conversation. And he said, if I were alive today, like you, young man, I would want the internet communication system that you have in your office that I never had. Communications were so difficult then, and now they're a dream. So I'm speaking to people all over the world. And I want to tell you a little bit about who you are, because as I understand you, I will give you more. And my pledge and promise is that you will leave this place and this course, oh, the sign is sure of every eye. People will want to read what you've written, because at last you'll be writing with honesty, integrity, ease, and elegance. So, Napoleon said, I want your internet system. And I said, well, we'll see what I can do about it. So here it is. I modeled this room, which is color-coded like the White House, to be blue. And in this room, you and I will spend a lot of productive time together. me tell you again who this course is for. If you are a young man in Malaysia and no one's expressed an interest in your writing and your career, I have. You're in the right place. And let's say you're a beautiful young woman of 16 or so living in Bolivia, and no one even knows that you write. I'll know, and I'll help you get there. And join us. We've set the price at the lowest possible level so that people all over the world will experience no burden. Join us now. Your success starts now. It's my pledge, and I hope that through this, not only will you write well, you and I will be friendly for the rest of our respective lives. And again, I'm going to constitute myself your advisor, your consultant, your friend, and your fellow writer.
Excellent. Thank you, Dr. Lant.
Dig into this website.